Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to record a video about tips and tricks for beginners of nations so that they can improve and become a pro. So enjoy. As soon as you become the country, go and make electronics so that you can increase your income and become rich. Try to sell them to the big countries like US, India, but like in this case US and India occupied, so we can sell to other countries: Pakistan, Bangladesh, China, Brazil. They're also pretty good. Um, Also make other factories such as steel factory and motor factory so that you can make tanks. And buy copper and gold if you are making a lot of the electronic factories. Try to buy them from the AI countries because the players usually don't accept the trades, whereas the AI always accept the trades. Now that one of my electronic factory is ready, let's sell the electronics. But before that, you can go to the economic tab and then increase the factory output so that you don't need to make more factories, but each factory would give more resources. I want to sell more. You can sell to the big countries like China as well. Three more. Yeah. Always keep a track of how many electronics you can sell. And now that you can see, I'm getting $1.5 million just from the trade. So my total income is about 3.3 million, and I'm getting more money from the trade than the tax, which is pretty awesome. Another of my factories is working. Let's sell to Brazil. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm getting about 3.5 million just from the trades. That's very awesome. Always don't forget to sell the electronics because they can make you rich very fast. Now let's make tanks. I see a lot of beginners who just rely on infantry, which is not good. Making tanks is like really awesome because they are much better than infantry. You can also go to the tanks like tab and then increase the armor and mobility. I don't have enough research power, but like if we have, then always increase the mobility and tank armor. Don't do the firepower because tanks already have a pretty good firepower, but they don't have a good armor and mobility, so that would be really effective. What else you can do is go to military tab, click on leaders, army. Okay, I got a pretty awesome leader. Then go to the groups, name it anything, tanks. Now the tanks would be more effective since the attack is more. I don't have that much, so this is the best way. And tanks are much stronger than infantry, so instead of training the infantry, go and train the tanks. Like, just train them, at least train them until they're tier 2, because then they would be stronger and it would be easier to defeat the other tanks and troops. Now let's start attacking the countries, but like before that, ally the countries which are almost the same strength of yours or like stronger than you, so that they won't attack you. Instead, you can later on, after you become stronger, you can break the ties and attack them later, but for now you can ally them. Always start by attacking AI countries because they're easier to get, And never attack the trench troops, because then like you can get a lot of casualties. Instead, go for other cities and the trench troops will go and attack you, and that time you can easily defeat them. I'll start it by attacking Israel. And one of the I think the best uh, ideology is nationalism if you are trying to conquer a lot of countries. But if you are like trade dependent by selling electronics and other things, always become socialism or communism. Never become democracy or liberalism, because they're just stupid. If you're trying to war a lot of countries, you can also go to policies and like enable a bit of acts like welfare acts, and agriculture act is also pretty awesome. Yeah, all these acts, anything you want, you can do it. But the policies, they will decrease your political power increase, so be careful of that. Let's declare war on Israel since the war is justified. I'm going to go for Beersheba so that the trench troops will like get untrenched and then like attack me. And also, while your troops or tanks defend from the other troops or attack them, they will get trained as well. So let's split it in two. If you have a lot of tanks or troops at one place, always split them in like two groups. I see a lot of beginners who just, even if they have like 10 key tanks, they send all of them just to one place. Instead, they could just split them into a lot of parts and then get the country faster than just auto capture. Then we can keep on getting other countries till we reach a formable. In case of Egypt, there aren't many easy formables. They're all like hard, except Mamluk Sultanate, which is pretty easy. Also keep a track of your stability, because if you're warring big countries or a lot of countries at the same time, your stability could decrease. Just go to country. My stability is pretty good. If it's green, that means it's increasing. If you want your stability to increase faster, you could put the government spending on low or medium. You could put it at high if you want, but then it would just be very costly. Another way you could increase your stability is go to political tab and just increase these things. Pursue national unity, advance national policing. That will increase your stability as well. And always keep your war exhaustion less, because if you have a lot of war exhaustions, like many things like strikers make demand, all that would come, and you will lose like a lot of money in that.